Second quarter of the frenzy starts now. Dallastown takes their show on the road to take on Penn Manor. Penn Manor keeping it on the ground. Jack Mahoney gets there first for the Dallastown D, but he holds him up. Jalen Cook gets there and strips it, takes it in for the Wildcats touchdown. Penn Manor student section trying to get their team back in it. They're not going to like this then. Dallastown's Andre Wiest has the speed to chase down the scrambling QB for the sack lunch. Dallastown band also hitting all the right notes, and so is that defense. Penn Manor trying to play catch up, but Dallastown defense just came to play. Michael Scott picking this one off, and he is far from done. He's far from the end zone, but that's not going to be a problem because he's taking this one all the way back. 95 yards for the pick six, all the way down to the end zone. He's only stopping because he ran out of field turf there. Dallastown wins this one 28-0. Welcome back to the high school football frenzy. For the second straight week, New Oxford will look to put the brakes on an Eagles team. Last week, the Colonials were able to best Bermudian Springs, but they know Cocalico is a whole other animal. The team from Denver, PA has enjoyed not just playoff appearances, but long postseason runs the past few years as they hit the road for the first time this year. Colonial Stadium is ready for another night in front of a large crowd. Cocalico is going deep into the bag of tricks. A double reverse pass, but the Eagles can't find an open receiver. Braden Bowman can find the ball carrier and drops him for a loss. New Oxford's offense looks to build off their 14-0 lead in the third. Luke Frey gets the call, and he heads in on third down. His pass over the middle finds Ryan Vargas to move the chains. Colonials are knocking on the door. They're going to go with a little Wildcat offense. Carter Howe gets the direct snap, and that 6'2 frame is running downhill. No one is stopping him from pay dirt. New Oxford goes up 21-0. That is your final. The Colonials moving on to 2-0. From one Lank Lev versus York Adams clash to another, the Bearcats and Hempfield battling the Black Knights. Martin Robinson making the Titans roster, the Hempfield alum. Now there to show his team some support. Derek Catch takes it in for the QB keeper and the score. Hempfield going back to it. Catch this time using the arm, and he's going to hold on to it. Takes some of the blitz and finds a wide open David Ennis, and he's going to scoot all the way in. He thinks he's got a touchdown here, but there is a flag for a face mask call, and they're heading back, so they're going to have to try it over again. This time, Catch pump fakes and once again scoots in for the score. He's pretty good at that. He'll do it again. 27-6, Hempfield goes on for the W. And of course, our game of the week, this one proving worth the wait, especially, spoiler alert, if you are an Ephrata fan. We've been talking about Penn State and the Mountaineers. Well, we've also got the Mountaineers taking on Manheim Central Barons for our game of the week. And now we're going to head over to Ryan Yee, who has all the action from tonight.
Storied rivalry rekindled in our game of the week as the Ephrata Mountaineers took on the Manheim Central Barons for the first time since 2017, and we were not disappointed. Defensive battle in the first half, the Mounts just up one halfway through, and they start off with some trickery on the first drive, a halfback pass that finds Nick Keller wide open for the big gain, Ephrata in the red zone. Handful of plays later, coming off a big game in week one on his feet, guess who does it again? Caleb Grant snaps and goes from the gun, gets into the end zone to put the Mounts up by a touchdown in the third quarter. But the Barons respond on the next drive. Barons junior quarterback Ray Lewis drops back, fakes the handoff, and airs it out to Asher Cook. And what a catch. Moss is the defender to take it to the house. The Barons go for two and tie the game back up at 14. However, from there, it was all Mounts. The defense stepping up. Lewis snaps, fumbles the handoff, and it's scooped up by Braden Brown, who goes all the way. You know what they say, see ball, get ball.
I had to get 6. I knew it would turn this place up, get us some extra helmet stickers for a defensive touchdown, and it was great.
And from there, with the Mounts up 24-14, guess who? Brown seals the deal with a mega run, shakes off a few defenders, stays on his feet, goes the other way, and gets all the way to the end zone to seal the win for the Ephrata Mountaineers. They beat Manheim Central on home turf for the first time in 41 years, 31-14.
It just shows the kids what we're capable of. And you know, if they keep buying into what we're doing and the way we approach our strength and our conditioning and our lifting and our practice and all of that stuff, like there's a purpose to everything you do, and it's about being in that moment and just suffering through that and finding a way to go.
There's a whole new mentality at Ephrata football. There used to be 23 kids on the team when Coach Miller started, and now we have 70 kids. It's crazy how he's turned around this program and really brought Ephrata back to life.
The Ephrata Mountaineers making a statement tonight with a dominant win over Mannheim Central in that second half. They continue to build off of the 2023 year that saw their first 3 playoff wins in program history. They take on Garden Spot next week. As for Mannheim Central, they look to bounce back in week 3 against Dallastown. At War Memorial Stadium in Ephrata, Ryan Yee, Fox 43.
All right, thank you very much, Ryan. If you can, bring me back one of those Mount hats. They're really cool. Remember, if you missed any of the action or maybe you're on the bus right now from an overtime game, you can always get caught up on the highlights, recaps, and final scores each and every week on fox43.com/HSFF. We've got past seasons of the Frenzy and a complete 2024 schedule for your favorite team waiting for you anytime, day or night.